Thank you. I would like to thank the Hall of Fame Committee for considering me and including me into such an amazing group of athletes. I'm humbled to receive such an incredible honor. My road to this moment is probably a lot different than most of the inductees here or ever. I actually didn't know anything about the University of Miami. I had no idea what it meant to be a hurricane or where in the map it landed or anything like that. It was nowhere on my radar, but it was in my mother's. It was her dream for her children to come to the US. And so on December 19th of 2000, fitting most of our lives in 3 suitcases, my mother, Penelope, my brother, Jorge, and I made the trip to Miami. My grandmother lived in Miami, so we went to a couple of Florida schools to introduce myself and see if I got a shot to play in this state. In the end, Miami was the closest to my family. After all, I was only 16 years old. Did I forget to mention that? So Miami would be the school that I would go to. I was extended a full scholarship pending that I passed my SATs and TOEFL exams for international students. But somehow, once I completed them, my scholarship was gone. It was because of my mother's drive, determination, and absolute belief in me that I'm here today. Without knowing a word of English, she managed to get a meeting with the DA at the time. His name was Craig DeAngelos. And with the help of Tony Hernandez and my stepdad, Paul, she was able to make her case. I was given half a scholarship for 1 semester to prove myself. And I sure did. For that and so much more, thank you, Mom. For always seeing in me what I can't see in myself. And also thank you to Craig DeAngelos. I don't think he was able to make it today. After all, it was really hard to track him down. My mom always told me that his name was Greg DeAngelos. Like I said, no English whatsoever. So, but we were able to track him down, and I would like to take this opportunity to actually thank him for making that choice and giving me this amazing opportunity. Something that you're probably all wondering is how in the world does a 16-year-old get a scholarship to the University of Miami? I had already competed internationally. I played for the Peruvian national team for about 2 years at that age already. I played in World Championships, South American Championships, Olympic qualifiers, and while receiving numerous accolades, and it was a great experience, and I had so much already to offer at that age. It would have not meant anything without my team here at the university. I would not be here without the team that I had at the University of Miami. Volleyball is a team sport, and I'm thankful that I had such an exceptional team. To every single one of my teammates, from the seniors my freshman year to the freshmen my senior year, thank you very much for everything you taught me. Directly or indirectly, during my time at the U, you will never know what an impact you had in my life. Everything you did, everything you said, I absorbed it all because I didn't have idea what it meant to be a college student. So thank you. A classroom education is probably what my mother had in mind when she sent me to college. But in the end, I learned a lot more outside. Starting in college at a young age and not ever living in the US before. Pretty much everything was new to me, from the food, the culture, the language, the people. One of my most vivid memories of my first couple days at the University of Miami is walking through the door to go to the Hecht building and seeing about 10 or 15 football players coming out of that door. It was quite intimidating. They all were really nice. They all say hi. But I just froze. I didn't say anything. They probably thought I was really rude. And it's not that. I just never seen so many big people in my life. Average height in Peru is 5 feet, and that's for men. So to see just big football players all talking to me and I'm not understanding quite half of what they were saying was just quite the shock. Another one of my favorite memories is learning how to say my name. As you probably heard, they call me Valeria, or Valeria, I'm not quite sure sometimes myself. But that's not how it's pronounced in Spanish, and that's certainly not how I grew up hearing my name. But I've embraced it. I'm very comfortable with it now. I now actually use my first name. Valeria is my middle name, so it's okay. But it could be quite intimidating when you're walking into a room, a new classroom, and try to introduce yourself and you have no idea how to even say your name. I will always remember how Kelly Jennings took the time to try to learn how to pronounce my name and help me pronounce it in ways that I would understand and would make others understand, differentiating my B's from B's, which I still have a hard time. It looks certainly like we fail. I still struggle, but it was the interest and the love I received from people like him, my teammates, trainers, coaches, and all other athletes that will forever be grateful. For you all made my experience in this school unforgettable and one of the best times in my life. I would like to say that I'm honored to be the first volleyball player to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm thankful I was a part of such a wonderful team that helped lay the foundation for future generations. Thank you to all the fans who attended our games, especially from being a new sport at the University of Miami and having so much support from other athletes. It was incredible and unforgettable. During my time, we were able to make it to the 616, and what an incredible moment and achievement that was for my team. But hopefully in the near future, a new group of athletes will trump our success. I would like to inspire other volleyball players to join me in this magnificent group of athletes and inspire others that even if things are not comfortable, if things are new, or if not everyone is on your side, to not be scared, that it could be one of the best things in your life if you just embrace it and stay positive through the course. Before I leave this podium, I would like to say a final thank you to everyone in this room that came to support me, and for all the emails, notes on social media, and the calls I received. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful to share this moment with all you, specifically my parents, my brothers, my in-laws, my husband, and my son, who's actually past his bedtime. This moment is so much sweeter because you are all here with me tonight. I'm proud to say now, then, and ever, and forever, it's great to be a Miami Hurricane. Thank you.